by a lecturer of Quds University. So the title of the lecture is ArcheoMed Network in Palestine. Thank you very much, Dr. Ibrahim. Today, I'm going to continue the lecture that I started yesterday. And we are going to talk about ArcheoMed Network, which was one of the objectives of the project to form a network, ArcheoMed Network, between partners and the stakeholders. And my presentation today will show you the methodology that we have used in order to form or establish this network here in Palestine. First of all, we identified our stakeholders, the people who are interested, the people who might have a relationship with this work, who might influence or get affected by the archaeological site. And as we saw yesterday, how minor sites are handled and how this network should play its role and affect the economic, cultural, and social environment, and to pay attention to the site. So the stakeholders should cover all these sectors that I mentioned, or the functions that we talk about, if you like. So we identified, as I said, or we gathered information about who the stakeholders are, and we made an analysis for the situation of the stakeholders and analysis of the quality of these stakeholders. As you will see here, we have imaginary quality and secondary quality, and could be binary quality or marginalized. I mean quality that doesn't have any influence on the archaeological sites and the major stakeholders, and we don't have any of them here. The Ministry of Tourism and Archaeology and Antiquities, it is a major stakeholder because it affects the archaeological site, so we consider it as a basic stakeholder. Also, the owner of the land is a major stakeholder. The Women's Society, for example, at Beit Sahur, the influence of the society is minor, it is not major, so we can say that it is a major stakeholder. So the stakeholder might have a cultural function, or might have environmental impact or influence. For example, the Ministry of Education, we are here talking about the schools. The schools have educational impact. So each stakeholder has his or her or its own function in a certain area, and this influence might increase in terms of quality. For example, they might have educational, cultural impact or influence. So these are the findings of the analysis of the study of the stakeholders. Their influence also, and their function or role. How we identify their role is its central power, for example, at the Ministry of Education or the Governor's Office. The Governor's Office could be a major stakeholder, so their role or function could be central one, the central function. Another example, the Heritage Preservation Center. It might have a leading role in preserving the cultural heritage. So each stakeholder has its own influence and its own title. Now these stakeholders whom we are interested in, what can they present, what can they offer for the archaeological site and for the project. Each one has his own role. We should not forget that if we talk about the municipality of Beit Sahur, what can it offer, what can it provide for us? Technical assistance, for example, in renovation? No, but it might help us in building the infrastructure, for example, to make parking for the archaeological site. What Quds University can provide for us or offer for us? It might give us scientific pieces of advice, scientific research on archaeology or renovation and rehabilitation, whatever the relationship with the local community, which I mean that each stakeholder has something to provide, but you need to identify what kind of things can be provided by them. The role they play. For example, sometimes they might have illegal or just legal role. When we analyze, for example, the role of the Department of Antiquity or the role of the Ministry of Tourism, can they provide money, for example, at the current time? No, they can't. Technical assistance, I feel that they have weakness in this regard. So what can they provide? They can be facilitators. They can facilitate your work. For example, you want to implement projects, okay? And for example, the Heritage Preservation Society at Bethlehem, it might offer advices for you or financial support. Maybe some organizations or some persons might provide financial support, so it depends. What impediments or what gaps that each stakeholder suffers from? For example, they might have one gap or more than that. Could be financial, professional, technical gaps, legal gaps, etc. So this was the first step. After that, we move to identification. Why? Because you are working on an archaeological site and it is a definite parcel. It is a point, but this point does exist in a sphere, in an environment or a local area. For example, the municipality of Beit Sahur. This municipality, for example, is not living in a vacuum. It is not isolated from the governorate, from the region. So you have general policies, you have public policies on the national level that you need to take into account. So you might have stakeholders, not local stakeholders, but national stakeholders, and this should be taken into account. You should pay attention to that. So you see, this list is for Beit Sahur. This list might include hotels, maybe people working on artifacts or restaurants. So you are talking about an environment here. They are all stakeholders. They influence and get influenced. So we are speaking here on the national level. Here on the regional level, this covers the regional level. For example, if you have a relationship, let me give an example. The Ministry of Tourism and Antiquity, it works on a national level, but it has an office or a branch on the governorate level or regional level. So we cover the local stakeholders here. After these data on stakeholders and after regrouping them in order to ease our work, as you see here. Some stakeholders are subjected to the government. Some stakeholders are subjected to the academic institutions. Some are subjected or working for NGOs that are concerned with cultural heritage, the honor of the fossil and the tourism industry, the different components of this industry, artifacts. So as you see here, different groups of stakeholders were identified: the Chamber of Commerce, the Chamber of Industry of Bethlehem. All these are parts of the stakeholders. And then we analyzed the matrix for the influence and importance, influence and impact. It is not necessary that you, as stakeholder, it is not necessary to be influential. It is not necessary to be to have an impact. Based on the analysis of this study, you can see here how the sites located in the matrix here, as you see, it reflects the importance, the significance. If you go up, okay, so vertical is significance and horizontal is influence. And the numbers here in the 4 squares, in order to make things easier to understand, you notice how each plays his or its own role. So if you are important, this doesn't mean that you have a strong influence, and if you have a strong influence, doesn't mean that you have an important status. And we have also the SWOT analysis, as you see here, and we have 4 titles, very important titles really for the study of any project. I think you need this analysis in order to identify the strengths and the weaknesses. You can consider, for example, okay, the strengths, then the weaknesses of a project that you are working on. At the same time, you are considering the opportunities, the potentials. What can you do? What things are possible to be done? And then you consider the threats. The threats that might fail your project. So this covers the side that we are interested in. For example, we have the sense here. For example, the site closeness to Bethlehem is a strength. Why? Because many tourists come to Bethlehem. So we can explore that, okay, the fact that this site is located near Bethlehem. So it would be easy for you to market this site. Just an example. So we studied all these things. If you have a bus between Bethlehem and Safar, then you might increase the number of tourists. So I'm talking about opportunities, I'm talking about potentials. You can have certain programs in order to reach the target that you have. Following that, we made a network that does not exist only in Palestine. I'm talking here about a network of stakeholders in cooperation with Dr. Ibrahim, and it was not easy, We had interviews, meetings with the different stakeholders of municipalities, and tourism, restaurants,